If you thought the Sony mobile lineup naming scheme didn't make sense in 2019, wait till you see what they have planned for 2020. That's right. If current rumors hold true, come 2020 at Mobile World Congress, which takes place in Barcelona in February, Sony's expected to update the Xperia 10 and the Xperia 10 Plus. But instead of calling them Xperia 11 or adding something to them like an S model or a Plus Plus or a Negative Plus or a Dash, Sony's doing the only sensible thing. Xperia 10 Plus going forward will be renamed to Xperia 9.1, and Xperia 10 will be called Xperia 10.1, with the 0.1 indicating that it's a new model. Presumably in the year 2021, we'll then have Xperia 9.2 and Xperia 10.2, which is again one of the worst naming schemes you could possibly come up with. But that aside, what exactly are the new phones going to offer? For the most part, these mid-range devices won't change too much from their 2019 counterparts. Expect the same 3 camera arrays on the back, though we won't know what the megapixel count or what type of sensors they'll utilize. But what we do know is that they'll likely be powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 735 processor and include 5G. Now, why a mid-range phone would need 5G, a standard that hardly exists, I'll leave that up to Sony to answer. Beyond that, not a whole lot is known, but really the big thing here is that Sony is reworking their naming scheme one more time, and that the Xperia 10 Plus will be the 9.1 and the Xperia 10 will be the Xperia 10 Plus. Now, why it's not the other way around, because you'd assume that the 10 Plus is the bigger of the two and should have the higher name, but that's not how Sony rolls, for the same reason that their next flagship phone is likely to be called Xperia 0. But there you have it now. So if you see Xperia 9.1 and Xperia 10.1, you now know what those phones are gonna be. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this new naming scheme? Do you like Xperia 9.1 and 10.1, and do you think it makes sense? Or do you think if Sony is going to stick to the whole 9.1 and 10.1 naming scheme, that it should be flipped upside down?
I didn't understand a one word you said.
While you're at it, make sure that you hit that like button as well as subscribe to this channel so I can keep bringing you guys more videos. And if you want to go one step further, make sure to hit that bell button so you're actually notified when these videos go live. And for those of you watching on Instagram and Facebook, make sure to hit that heart button so that others can see this video as well, because I refuse to pay Facebook to show my video to people who've already liked my channel. F you, Zuckerberg. F you.
I'd raised concerns before.
Bullshit.
Not to us.
Gentlemen.